Welcome back to my Let's Play for Pokemon Silver and my Mono Dragon run. It's time to take on Lance, the Dragon Master, the current champion of the Kanto/Johto regions after Red stepped down because he was bored with this world. After all, there's no challenging trainers left at this point, and he wasn't wrong. Unfortunately, Lance is also the master of cheating, because his Pokemon always know moves they can't actually learn. It's kinda crazy how often he manages to pull that off. I guess the developers probably need a little extra challenge, so let's give Lance a move, his Pokemon just couldn't know. Just cuz. Well, seeing, I saw you use a Hyper Potion when we're at full health, I'm guessing it's gonna bring the Rain Dance. Near there, I'll try to hit me with Hyper Beam. Maybe. But I'm expecting Rain Dance to be its first move, assuming, I don't kill it in the first shot. Well, darn, it may not even get off Rain Dance. Well, it still went for it. Because if you're at low health, I figure, you'd go straight for the Hyper Beam to the face. Just to knock me out. So, yeah. It made more sense to come in full health, even if I have to use a few more items. Definitely not going to make too much money on this run through the Elite Four. Oh man, it's time to switch up. Yep. I am not, going to face off against these, Dragonites without the aid of Outrage. I could potentially beat them with Icy Wind, I suppose. But I figure Outrage is my better option. Because I doubt these Dragonites can even stand up to an Outrage. Like, gosh darn, he hits so hard. That super effective damage adds up to quite a bit. Aerodactyl, eh? Well, we'll switch back over then. After all, I can use Surf this way. Albeit Aerodactyl's probably gonna get off the first attack. It is fast, after all. Question is, I'm not sure what's gonna use against me. Oh, Wing Attack. Okay, gotcha. Relatively low power move, but it's got stab bonus with it, so that's good. Though I think it might get just crushed by that Surf here. I mean, Rain Dance is still up, so that does add up to a bit. It may have just taken me out there, I have to admit, it's gonna be close. Okay, we just barely survived it. Well, we got 2 kills on Lance at least. Well, Hazel did, You don't get that too often. She's been having a lot of troubles getting any kills on the Elite Four so far. I'll take what I can get. Okay. Let's go Stormfly. Into another Outrage. I suppose I could have used Dragon's Breath, and try to take it out that way, but I'd rather go for a guaranteed kill, Plus, this way, if he sends on another Dragonite, I can instantly just drop it. I'm guessing he's gonna go into Charizard. Yep. We'll let Saphira out to play. I'm not sure how well this is gonna work. We do resist fire attacks, but I'm guessing Charizard here is gonna know Wing Attack at least. So it has a way to hit back at least, for itself. And it knows Hyper Beam as well, apparently. Which is alright for me, I guess, because I know I'm gonna survive this Hyper Beam at full health, so I can set up my, Paraflinch strategy. Probably without interruption now. Yep, the enemies just love when I swagger. Of course, it's not gonna actually potentially hit itself this turn because it has to recharge, but still. Then we can try pulling off the headbutt. Not enough damage, really, but we'll see. Well, at least Paralysis kicked in my favor. I need more hitting power, though, for this. And we're not getting our flinches, either. Paralysis again? Gosh darn. Because I'm guessing if it gotten its attack off, it'd probably go with Hyper Beam. Yep. Ugh. Gosh darn it. I was trying so hard to get that to work. Again! And it still failed, because I couldn't get any of the confusion hits to go off. Well, whatever. We'll let the future king here come in and be like, I'm gonna sweep you away with the surf. And that just leaves one more Dragonite. And that thing is royally screwed. Because we already know what's gonna happen to it. Okay, Stormfly, you're up. Come on. Need you to take out one last Dragonite. That messenger from Mewtwo's going down. One does have to ask why Mewtwo would use a Dragonite as a messenger, though. I mean, it's a pseudo-legendary Pokemon. I mean, it seems sort of insulting that you'd send it out to deliver letters. Like, what's my job, Mr. Mewtwo, sir? It's to deliver my mail. Like, but I'm a pseudo... Like, you deliver mail now. You're a mailman. I can't be bothered with anything else with you. I mean, I'm an uber-legendary. That's so broken, I'm perma-banned from tournaments, okay? I mean, I don't really need anyone that actually can fight for me. Unless it's to amuse me. By fighting someone that's the exact same Pokemon they are. So they can have a brutal beatdown where they start biting and clawing at each other. You know, for my own entertainment. I like my fights brutal. Oh yeah, and then Mary and Oak show up. It's getting a bit crowded here. We need to move on. Honestly, it wasn't that fantastic. We had a lot of bad RNG. I used more than my fair share of healing items, considering this was a dragon team. You know, I was expecting, I could hopefully go through without having to do that. But things usually worked against me in that regard. I suppose I could technically try and knock out maybe 4 star more times and level up the rest of my dragons up to, like, level 56, then evolve them. And go from there, I suppose. Plus, it'd hopefully give me enough money to buy, like, Fire Blast and stuff like that, so I have something I could throw against Koga. Though if I was gonna use Fire Blast, I'd definitely have to make use of, X Accuracy first or something. Because the chance to miss would just be too great to ignore. And I hate missing. Well, she got a few wins. Stormfly basically carried this team. But Stormfly pretty much always carried this team. Right from the get-go. She was leveled up first, and her advantage was never really lost. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's put a level 7 Chikorita in the Hall of Fame. And a level 10 Sparrow, just cuz. It's not like I had a reason not to put in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, my rating sucks, whatever. That's nothing new. If I wanted to catch a lot of Pokemon, I'd do a Generation 4 or something. Because then I'd be more inclined to do a run, with, no real restrictions on what I could and couldn't use. So I'd be more inclined to catch Pokemon, that might interest me. Of course, now we get stuck watching them dance. Of course, I also need to get my, work clothes in the dryer. Yeah, I need to go fold my laundry. Really not looking forward to that, but if I don't get it done soon, I'm gonna have to go to work with a wet uniform tomorrow morning, and that would blow. Especially since it'd be so early in the morning, it'd be guaranteed to be like in the upper 30s at best, if not lower than that. Haven't really looked at the weather report for tomorrow. I usually don't, I just ignore it and deal with it in the morning, Of course, I also usually wake up pretty last minute, so sometimes I get stuck getting a bit late to work. No, usually I'm up early enough to sneak in within the grace period of 5 minutes. Whereas some days I show up exactly on time. Had a weird one, Sunday. Clocked in right at 5, clocked out exactly at 1 o'clock, and went on break at 9. I'm like, this is such a nice slip, I should just frame it, because it's unbelievably perfect considering my usual luck is I start 5 minutes early at the best of times. Usually it's 1 or 2 minutes after, depending on how early I wake up, which Like I said, it's usually pretty last minute. And then I end up leaving work about 45 minutes late. Because I'll get stuck doing my last job after, I'm supposed to be off. Sometimes by like 10, 15 minutes. Well, that does it for this episode. Next time, we begin making our way to Kanto. Till then, see ya.